for a weekend surprise live. Let's see what's going on with that divine love connection. My name's Cynthia Toet. They call me Miss Gypsy here on the Gypsy Medicine Woman channel. And I do flip you guys' story around to better, so sometimes I get called Miss Flip It too. So, I love digging in deep and finding out what's going on with you guys' love connection. There is a divine love connection out there in the universe. I feel it all the time, and my cards like to pick up on that. So I'd like to come on in live and just see where that divine connection is. And I'm only going to be here for a little bit tonight because I'm going to go live on TikTok later on. So I got to preserve some of my energy, but I'm here. Hey, Raquel, happy to see you here. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, so I'm at the lake and I have Naya right here by the side. She's learning to be, well, normally I have her in the back, but right now I found a way to hook her to the car so she can just hang out here. Yeah, and it's cooler today by about 20 degrees, so it always makes a difference. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. So, yeah, I've just been getting these vibes today that there's this divine connection that's getting closer to coming together and uniting, even if you guys can't see it or don't know that it's there. So I wanted to kind of like see what the cards had to say about it. Yeah, we're gonna see. And then, yeah. So here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle away. Ooh, this is a divine masculine. He's grounded. He's centered. He's holding on to his balance. He's solid. See what's going on when he thinks about coming into union together, you know, celebrating, enjoying life, just feeling whole, feeling complete, even uniting with self to be able to reunite with another. It looks like there's this divine masculine just all he can think about is union. That's what he can always think about. It's showing up in the cards all the time, but let's see what's going on with the cards. Let's see what it has to tell us today. Yeah, he has been going through this transformation. He's learning to hold his balance. He's getting these wings. See how fragile those wings are. Yeah, so he's like, yeah, he's doing it. He's doing his self-love work. He's doing his self-care work and getting himself in alignment. So that's what we got so far. This reading is for the collective. It is timeless, so whenever you find it, it is meant for you. Yeah, Naya barking there. Confirmation going on. Yeah, she hasn't barked for the last hour of being here, so. What you doing, kiddo? Come here. Come on, lay back down over here. Thank you. Yeah. Naya, she says hi. Yeah, he has been doing the self-love work. That's what I said. He's getting balanced, and the wings are fragile, and going into hermit mode to seeing his own personal light, his own personal value. And well, because there has been a heartache that has been in between this connection, you know, like when you guys probably went into separation. Hello, cosmic onion. Ooh. Oh, what's going on, Nye? What do you see? What do you see? That's a swan all the way out there in the lake. What are you doing, Nye? That's all. She's got some good eyesight, I'm telling you. Come on. Hey, come on, that's enough. Over here. All right. She's just agreeing that what's going on with this divine connection. That there has been some achy, breaky heart that's gone on in the background, and that's why there's been some self-love work that has had to take place. No, that's all the way on the other side of the lake. Yeah, you couldn't just leave it. What are you going to do? You're going to run all the way down there and get in the water and swim across the lake to get to the swan that's going to take off before you get there? Oh, I'm telling you. All right. So anyhow, let's see what's going on with that heartache. Well, this divine masculine, it must be showing his journey because he's gotten grounded. And yes, he's been balancing himself, and he's done some hermit work when it comes to this achy breaky heart. But now it looks like he's getting more mature. This is the divine masculine. This is the one that comes forward. That he only comes forward when the foundation is strong. He only comes forward correct. This is the king. That's the solid king. He's grounded, whole, complete. And it looks like he's watching. See, he's watching with a smile. He must be watching. What's he watching? Let's see. Can you leave the swan alone? I meant, come on. She goes, well, if there were two of them, I wouldn't try to chase the one away. You know, I don't know what's going on with her. So, I've had a lot of today. I've seen a lot of two birds that are flying right in front of me. So it's that's another sign. I've had lots of signs today. It just is telling me that there are some unions are going to happen. Yeah, this divine masculine, who he's watching this divine feminine. You know, she's been healing. She's been shining her light. She's been attracting her wishes and dreams into her life. He's watching. He's so excited. He's excited that she didn't let any heartaches of the past interfere from her wishes or dreams. Okay. You're just a big ass dog, huh? Big badass dog, huh, Naya? Yeah. Yeah, she did feel left out at one time. Look, she's left outside the door, but there is the key to get in the door, but she wanted to be welcomed in. She didn't want to, you know, have to open the door herself. She wanted to be welcomed in. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a swan. Oh no. Oh, maybe she's a little aggravated. It sounds like she's got an aggravated brow. So I don't know. So this divine feminine, even though she felt locked out, she continued on moving forward and doing her work. It looks like she's doing spiritual work in this picture. She's got a candle in her hand. She's trying to find the light in everything. And it looks like there's like maybe notebooks there, like she's been doing some writing and some journaling, you know, finding the truth. And she's got a lot of crystals around her, and the work that she's been doing has been allowing this light to come out, the light to shine. You know, her her happy self come out. Woo, come on, baby, come on out. Yeah, let's see what else going on. Where that divine connection out there, can you let me know? Well, the divine feminine, she is still hanging around looking for the light. Oh, she's hanging around because there's something that's hidden. She's looking for the light behind what's hidden. See, she's hanging down, upside down, looking for the light. And then she's also here's the moon, like she's down here looking up, like she wants to know what's in between. What is in between, you know? What is in between this space of no contact? Yeah, what is in between this space of there's no contact? We all want to know. Hey, Chanley and Bishop and Sanelli. Ooh. Well, what's in between the space between, you know, hanging around and what's not being seen is the joy, the peace, the harmony, the laughter, the play, the worth, the value, the excitement, and feeling on top of the world. So, that seems interesting. That's actually hiding. So maybe the trueness, and maybe there could be more excitement. There could be more joy. There could be more love. So there is that in-between energy that's kind of prevents that. That's the la land, you know, like when I'm engaged at doing, I really like that. Or when I'm just giving you an examples, and then, but there is always that in between not doing and doing. There's that in between space. And what are you supposed to do with that in between space? And that in between space is supposed to be a higher vibrational energy so you guys can feel more whole and complete. All right, is that what you want to tell me, cards? I'm telling you, you never know what the card's going to say, but it's always a beautiful story. That's what I know. The divine feminine, she has had to block out outside energies, outside forces, because she's in the middle of finding her light, and she still is waiting kind of for that journey that she's supposed to go on with someone else. She peeps out every once in a while to see if if the divine masculine's ever coming forward, she is also holding on to her own worth and her own value. You know, there's certain things that she's just not going to let go of. You know, this is who she is, and this is who, you know, you can't modify her or change her when you get together with her. She's going to hold on to certain things about who she is, and they're good things. There are other people out there that are wishing upon the stars today. So yes. So yeah, we're doing the collective right now. After the collective, I'll pull 1 or 2 cards for you guys afterwards, like always. So this divine masculine, I'm telling you, he's been getting those divine messages from divine, and he hears them. There's messages all the time. Maybe I said that in one of the shorts, or the short that I just posted, that divine masculine is getting a lot of clearer messages about this connection, and he's listening to those messages because he's been able to take time to be on his own, so it could get quiet enough for that in-between moment for him to actually hear the messages that are coming in from divine. I'm divine. I've been divinely led and divinely guided. I am definitely tapped in and tuned in with divine, and nobody could convince me any different. It is so amazing how divine speaks to me. I'll tell you a little bit after this story. Yeah, who is he thinking about? Who is he thinking about? He's thinking about that one that he loves so much. You know, these two, they really are in love with each other, you know, and he just thinks about her all the time. You know, he does think that there might be an age difference, there may be an ethic difference, you know, but none of that matters. He is just so much in love with her as much as she is with him, and that's what the divine message is. The divine message is about that hidden love story that he can hear and sense and feel, since he got some alone time to be able to see that about this love connection. The love connection came on in. What else we got going? The divine feminine, she has been doing nothing but nurturing herself and nurturing the world. And so so we have the divine feminine with the lovers, with the divine masculine. So he's thinking, and she's still just sending the love out while he's thinking and listening to divine. Okay. So from the beginning of the reading, it just seems like it was a little bit younger, a little bit premature. Maybe you guys met when you met, was the meeting was on purpose, but maybe that you guys weren't able to connect because there was some maturity that needed to happen going into that hermit mode and growing up, because the divine masculine in this reading, it's showing like he could see at the beginning of time that you guys were supposed to come into union, but he had a lot of growth to go through, and that growth might have even caused even the divine feminine some pain in the process, but he had to go through the growth. And so since the divine feminine had to go through that pain, she also had to go through some growing too, because she knew that no matter what, she's going after her wishes, she's going after her dreams, whether it included that divine masculine or not. She had to still keep reaching. And as she kept reaching for her light and her higher self, she did always kind of feel this lack or missing, feeling left out, because she always did want the connection to happen, but she couldn't let that stop her from going forward, you know. And that's why she kept hanging around, you know. She kept hanging around looking for what's in between, you know, where are we going from here? Okay. So what else do you guys need to know for what's going on with the energy flow with you guys' connection here, especially in those ones that are no separation? You guys are getting stronger. Everything is going to happen in a matter of divine timing. And divine knows exactly when something's supposed to happen. This divine feminine, she's been embracing that line. She's getting stronger. She's getting more courageous. She wears her heart on the outside. She's tame and calm on the inside, as calm as a lamb on the inside. So yeah, this divine feminine, she has been getting nothing but stronger in this connection as you're in separation. Okay, Hello, Tanya. And here we got the highest priest. The highest priest, she knows things that you don't know. You have to use some form of divination to find out what she knows, but she's calm, she's at peace, and she is tapped in and tuned in with divine. So there's no fooling her. So what is the highest priest want us to know? We got a beautiful tower moment happening right now. This is about, this is divine intervention. Divine is waking us up, coming out of the cocoons, turning into beautiful butterflies. All right, tower moments are happening, you guys. Is it going to be intense, or is it going to be beautiful? It's going to be like, voila! And that's what it's going to feel like, voila! So it's not going to feel like it's something that shook you up. It's like all of a sudden, all the pieces come together and you understand the whole journey. So, what else? Anything else that we need to know today? Okay, things are actually in movement. They're moving along quite fast. And they're moving along quite fast, and that divine feminine, she's not waiting for nobody. She's beating to her own drum. She has come into union with self. She's on fire. She's prancing around like like this Mustang is in the back. She's just doing her own thing. She's beating to her own journey, as that divine masculine is checking her out, and he's checking her out, but she don't know it, and he's ready to make a chess piece move. So things are happening, you guys. He's ready to make a chess piece move. He wants to, this is the justice card, possibly take you to the courthouse and get married, but first he wants to take you on a date. Or it could be a chess piece move, that things are in alignment and in balance. A spiritual awakening has taken place, and this divine masculine, he wants to take you out on the very first date, the one that means the most to him. So that's what I got. You guys are both of you, this whole journey is being led and guided by divine. All right, you guys, that's what I have for a collective. And I'll pull a card or two for you guys as a let's see here. What's going on here in my chat? All right. All right. Did the bird finally fly away, Naya? Yeah. All right. Let's see, Raquel. It was. I loved it because it's kind of letting us know because the journey is not an easy journey. It's a long journey. It's like things just don't happen overnight. And, it's, to me, I love coming on and being able to, like, let's clarify where the journey's at, because it gives us some kind of peace or understanding, or, that everything's right on time, right where it's supposed to be. There's some times that I felt like, we were supposed to connect sooner, but then when we didn't, and there was some growth that happened with myself, then I would go, I see why we didn't connect before this, because this really needed to be put into place. So yeah, it definitely is a long, challenging journey for sure. It's a spiritual awakening for sure. It is waking us up. All right. We're gonna do Raquel. Let's get you, Raquel. What's Raquel need to know? Yeah, you are going through a middle of a rebirth, seeing things a little bit differently than you ever seen them before. It's like being woken up, because you've been going through this spiritual journey. And you are grounding yourself. You're feeling more grounded and more whole, more complete. That you're not being knocked off your rocker as quick as before. There is something that's hiding in the background, and that you've been patiently waiting on. What have you been waiting on? That love connection. That's what I have for Raquel. Next, we got Bishop in the house. Hey, TJ, happy to see you here. All right, for Bishop, we got a card or two for Bishop. Let's see what the cards had to say for you tonight, Bishop. Woo, 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 woo. So this is a divine masculine energy. This is loyalty. It's like he had to go back to when he was younger, and come forward to bring this loyalty that he felt when he was younger and he had to come on forward, okay? And to bring that loyalty into their adulthood. You do feel more grounded, Raquel? Good, good. I'm happy to know. So, Bishop came. And this is a divine masculine he's making a forward movement. But he's slow because he has to make sure this is the only night that crosses the finish line. So it's okay that he's slow. He takes his sweet ass time. But anyhow, the reason why he takes his time, he's laying down his foundation. He doesn't want any cracks in his foundation. And so that's why it takes longer than the rest. And the divine feminine is being calm and at peace within themselves, but have passion and desire going on. Brian, thank you so much. I'll get to you in just a moment, okay? Yeah, that's how you guys get cuts, is you super chat me. And it's got to be $5 or more, okay? All right, let's get you just a little bit more, Bishop. Let's see. Looks like the divine feminine, she's kind of like moving forward with her emotional self, but even though she's calm, there's passion, desire, and she's calm, she's moving forward, but she's kind of like a little depressed when she's moving forward. But she is in the middle of letting go of things from the past. This is the letting go because she's seeing the light, okay? And here's the divine masculine. He keeps sending his divine feminine unconditional love, okay? That's what I have for Bishop in the house. And next we're going to take Brian in the house. Thank you so much for the super chat, Brian. And that's it. You guys, you want to take cuts. You don't want to wait for all the other people that are in the house to get your reading. Then it is a $5 donation. Otherwise, well, you just wait your turn. How does my drummer friend, Jeff, feel about me right now? Okay, let's find out. Let's see how your drummer friend feels about you right now. Ooh. Well, I get that. Like they like to think a lot first. Hold on just a moment. But their thinking's not a bad thinking. The thinking is that it lightens the load. It like makes them feel more unique. They have had their heart broken in the past, so they protect their heart space. They're guarding their heart space, and they are actually in the middle of letting go of some past experiences. But what do they think about you? They see your light, they see your shine, they see your fire. It's like they see your success. So this is where they're thinking, and all the words are written in this book, but how they're thinking is a good thought because it's lightening the load from some heartache that's happened in the past, because that kind of just did a 360 in the deck when it came out. And they're letting go of any pain and suffering, and they're going toward the light. They are tapped in and tuned in to divine. They're getting a lot of divine messages when it comes to you, but they do protect their heart space. See how it's guarded. But they do see your like your worth, your shine, like your success, like maybe like you're up on stage. You don't have to be. It's just what's the word I want? It's just an example, okay? But they see your light, they see your shine, they see your success. They see how you're willing to hold on a second. That you're willing to totally trust in divine, even if you don't see that next step, that you're willing to take that next step. Yeah, I love it when I say something and then the next card comes out to support it. So they see how you are willing to take that next step, even though you can't see where it's taking you, okay? Because you're being led and guided by divine. And here, divine came out. Yes, you are being led and guided by divine, and they know that. Anything else? So they are hanging around, and they are checking out your light. They're checking out your shine. They're checking out your success. They're checking out how, you know, you're not afraid. And that's all you get to see right now. That's it. That's all you get to see right now. And that's what I have for you, Brian. So thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, divine timing. And let's see. TJ. All right, here we go for TJ in the house. Current feelings. You're in a block situation. You know, people can maybe block you, but when it comes to that, there's a soul connection. I don't think that they can really block that. They may try. They can really try, but I don't think the soul connection ever gets blocked. So let's see what's going on. What are the current feelings towards you, even though that you're in a block situation? They do have unconditional love for you, even though you guys are blocked. And sometimes people block you because they need their own personal space. Maybe we're moving too fast or too much in a direction that they're quite not ready for. And so the block comes in. It's not that they don't have feelings for you. They do have a lot of feelings for you. They are trying to balance out things, making things be equal give and take. They do overthink things too, where they can sabotage what it is that might work, but then they overthink it. They're actually going through a rebirth where they actually can see the light. They're looking at the brighter side of the story. Yes, you are blocked. You are blocked because they are going through kind of and they are going through a like, it's like a spiritual awakening. They got to go back and do some healing with their childhood wounds in the past. So, but they do love you. They send you love all the time, even though you're blocked. You're blocked because they're going through some kind of spiritual awakening. Hello, David, with a price tag at the end of it. Happy to see you here. You got to wait your turn there, David. So. All right, let's see, Andrew, let's get you a card or two for Andrew in the house. Andrew, let's see what the card is for Andrew. Andrew, this is making sure you're laying down anything to rest that's not serving you to your highest good, and continue on preserving your energy. And it looks like you wear your heart on, you know, like your heart's just right next to you, and when you're laying down, like you're waiting for that one to happen, that one to come on in. But you are actually going through this tower moment. This is a beautiful tower moment, though. It's one that is Brian, thank you so much. I'll get back to you in a minute. So it's about it's like a spiritual awakening. That card's more of a spiritual awakening, like you're in the cocoon, and then you come out and transform into a butterfly. But it's like la la. It's not like an intense tower moment where you're all shaken up and my goodness. It's not like that. It's all of a sudden you go through this major rebirth, and you have this spiritual awakening. Okay. Oh, maybe it might be a little, it's gonna be intense in a different way. It's gonna be something so different, and it has something to do with your spiritual work. Okay, that was for Andrew. And we got Brian in the house again. Thank you, Brian. Woo, woo, woo. How is Amanda currently feeling about me right now compared to the current relationship with Anthony? Okay, so we want to know how Amanda is feeling towards Brian. Okay, so I'm going to do a comparison reading, okay? Okay, Amanda, when Amanda thinks about Brian, her heart goes pitter, 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 patter, 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 like, you own her heart space. How about with Anthony? What's going on with Amanda and Anthony? Uh, they've been fated to come together too. I mean, a lot of times we come together into a connection because a change needs to take place to bring a balance within, so they can balance that lower vibrational energy with a higher vibration. I'm going to go back and forth for a little bit because there's feelings on both sides, but let's see what's going on when Amanda is with Brian. Amanda with Brian. And then Amanda with Anthony. Man, competition. I'm telling you. When she's with you or thinks about being with you, she can just really, truly be her. She can beat to her own drum. I mean, she feels excited. She feels joy. But then we have Anthony. Anthony's dating her. Anthony's whining her and dining her. And Anthony's bringing in, this other vibration. So far, these are the two cards that are coming up with Amanda being with Brian, okay? But yet, these are the cards coming up with Amanda being with Anthony. So, a change to bring in a balance with the emotional self. It's a fated change, and this Anthony guy is dating her, okay? All right, so what does that say about Amanda? And which, I see that she's with one, but she could be with that one. She may be with Anthony. I'm just going to tell you this because I know my journey, how it's happened. She could be with the one to learn, to grow. Like, oh, I'm getting pampered. I'm getting wined. I'm getting dined. How cool is this? But I'm going to pull a little bit more cards to see what's going on with her, because it looks like her heart space is in your energy. Okay. She does wander, and she does think back into the time of being with you. It's like she's just like, I wonder what it would be like if I was back with Brian. That's the thought here, because there's a lot of passion there. There's a lot of fire there. So she has you on her mind while she's with Anthony. So give me what's going on with Anthony. Yeah, so she feels a little, even though this Anthony is bringing her, taking her on dates and wining and dining her, bringing in this change, making her see her own value of what it is that she wants. Deep down in the soul level, she's feeling she's missing, she's feeling not being fed all the way. I'm still going to pull a little bit more for you, Brian, because I want to see too. I don't want to just be giving you, I don't want to leave you hanging. So, I just think that to me personally, at this moment, I think the reason why she's with Anthony is because she's got to go through her personal growth, a change that had to happen. She will be eventually leaving Anthony, and she will eventually pack her bags and says that's not what she wants, and she will eventually. She has so much love for you, Brian. So that's what I got. And with both sides, both of them ended with a 10, and the 10 is the final draw. And the 10 of Cups was on your side, which is unconditional love. The 10 of Wands was on his side, on Anthony's side, which is her leaving. She learned what she needed to learn from this divine masculine, with him taking her out on a date and everything. But she learned too that she wasn't happy there, and so she eventually leaves him. Okay, and here I'm going back. This is her heart goes pitter patter when she thinks about you. She, the passion, the desire. She can really be true to herself. She does in her energy mix. She does look out and wonder where, like what it would be like to be back with you. There's passion and fire. There is unconditional love between the two of you. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat, Brian. All right, we got another super chat coming in. All right, Znab. Ooh, Znab's next. Ooh. Yeah, Naya. There we go. It's okay. All right, let me get your question up here. What comes on Jared's mind when it comes to me? How he sees me, and will he be any improvements in our connection and communication this month? Okay. All right, Jared, what's going on with Jared when it comes to you? What's going on with Jared? What is it? What's on his mind? You know, how does he see you? Will things be improved within this connection this month? Will there be any connection? Will there be any communication? Show me, show me, show me, because Znab wants to know. All right. So, when it comes to you, they see your worth, they see your value, they see how you can take very good care of yourself, that you really don't need anybody. You may want Jared in your life, but you don't need them. This is a divine feminine, that's divine feminine energy, that like she knows her worth, she knows her strength, her power, she can take really good care of herself. Okay. And so that's how he sees you. Okay. Will there be any improvements? Well, he sees union. I mean, so this would be improvement. He sees celebrating life with you. He sees coming together one day. You know, let's have our lives together. Let's unite our lives. And will there be any improvements in this connection this month? Any improvements with this connection this month? Probably not this month. There's some intense stuff going on. Show me what's going on. They're doing some spiritual work that's in depth. My dog's giving a little bark in the background, so that's the truth. So there's some intense spiritual work going on during this month, so you're probably not going to hear from them. They do have a lot of love for you. This card has more love in it than any other card in the deck. And so no communication this month. Anything else that you need to know at this moment of time when it comes to Jared? No, nothing else that you're supposed to see or able to see at this moment of time. And what I find really funny, this is the last card that came up with the previous reading too, when we're digging in to see how far we can go. But now it says, you know, that's all you get to see for right now for this month. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. All right, I am taking everybody's questions. It's just a matter of time. Now, the reason why some people go ahead of other people is because they did a super chat. The super chat of $5 or more will get you cuts, and I'll be glad to hurry up and get to you at that moment. Okay, let me see where I'm at with the readings here. We got Chanley or Sinelli. If either one of you guys are here, please put your name down in the super chat. Or yeah, Chanley. Chanley's here, and Chanley's saying, hello, David, how are you doing? It's nice to see you again, David. You just saw their post. Okay, here we go, Chanley. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, just for a little quickie. Okay, try not to go so deep. The deep ones are for the ones that are actually giving super chats. Okay, all right, for Chanley. Ooh, Chanley, look at stepping up, being in her power. She's being awesome, being amazing. You know, she's in her high vibrational energy. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she wants. Ooh, I love it. I love it. She's operating from her higher light. She's making some forward movements. There's energy that's going forward. Can you after I get done, you know, I can't really time tomorrow. Well, let's see, we're 39 minutes in right now. And so, and I just did a reading for you. So you're probably about 30 minutes in. because once I end the live, it doesn't give me the chat along with the reading. It takes me a little bit, and I got so much to do. So see if you can just go 30 minutes in. I'm not ignoring you, David. I just have a few people that are in front of you. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So Chanley, all right. So Chanley, you're actually in the middle of moving forward. You're moving forward with passion, with excitement, with desire, making some changes in your life. And then we have this divine masculine here that is tapped in and tuned in to divine, with my dog giving a little bark in the background. He's listening to his higher self. Well, what's his higher self telling him? He's tapped in and tuned into divine, listening to some wishes and some dreams. So he has some wishes and dreams out there that he's listening to divine about. That divine masculine, he is single, he is alone. So that's what I have for you right now for Chanley in the house. I don't know who it is. And you still don't get to know, because they're alone, they're single. But they're getting some divine messages when it comes to you, and it has something to do with some kind of wish and dream that other people may be wishing upon the star for them too, because they're aware of it. Okay. All right. TJ. Yeah. And Gypsy's the best reader. Thank you, David. I appreciate you so much. David, it's so nice to see you. That's exactly right. I did do a reading for TJ. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I guess whose turn it is. Please, please, please. What about me? Give me more, please. Will me and James get back together? Ooh, let's talk about that, David. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna pin this. Or did it let me pin it? Gypsy's the best reader. I pinned it. Let's see what's going on here for. I had your question here, so I know it had something about James here. Okay, will me and James get married? Okay, David wants to know if he's going to get married to James, and if not, please advise. Please, please, what's going on with James and you? Ooh, that's the marriage card. That's coming into union. That's celebrating. So it looks like it's a happening. Woo, woo, David and James, Kiss, up in the tree, Kissing, exchanging wedding vows. Up in that tree. They're getting married up in the tree. Oh, yeah. You just can't see it right now. That's all, David. You just can't see it right now. But union is happening. You guys are coming together. You're going to be getting married. So that's what the cards say. That's what the energy says for you right now today. You just can't see it, but it's happening. I love it. All right. So anybody that I missed your reading totally, or missed your name in the comment, and you want a reading, go ahead and yeah, somebody, I know that exciting. Go ahead and put your name down in the chat so I know. Yeah. I'm so amazing. Thank you. Wow, that's what the card said. So I got it. And I believe in the cards so much. So, all right. And I don't see anybody else coming in. We can pull some romance cards. I think I have those with me. Let's see which cards I have with me. I have cosmic insights and romance. We'll do romance since I called that. Okay. Here, we'll do it. We'll continue on here. We'll get, David, we'll get some romance cards for you too, okay? Romance for David today. What the romance cards have to say for David? Hey, you guys are going to be getting to know each other. Look at it. Ooh, you guys are going to be getting to know each other, and there's going to be a lot of hot passion and desire. That chemistry is so intense. You guys are going to be revealing your most innermost selves to each other, which actually deepens the bond. Woo, woo, woo. When will the wedding be? Well, there's no time in it. There's no time in tarot, but you did get the retreat card too. Where you two of you going off to go on a retreat together. And it is true love, David. Woo, 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 woo. Let it happen. The chemistry is so intense. Woo, David. Woo, look at you go. Getting all the hot cards coming on in. Woo, 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 woo. Gypsy pinned a comment. Yeah, I did pin David's comment because David says Gypsy's the best reader, so I want everybody to know. Yeah. Plus, I like David's name, so, you know. And he does come at a price, you know. I'm just telling you. All right, Chanley, let's get you a card or two. Chanley, release yourself from your ex. Oh no, the time has come. Clear your energy from your ex. Oh, Chanley, no energy from the past. Let it go. Release it. Release it. Ooh, what else? What else? And then once you release that from the past, then you know, then an engagement's gonna happen with you too, Chanley. Yes, I know David. He's very nice. Well, I don't know David. You got my card. Thank you. So yeah, release your ex, and then new love comes on in. Then somebody wants to, you know, as soon as you release the energy of your ex, your love life, it will be ascending to a higher level with an engagement. Yeah. You love me, I love you too. Woo, 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 woo. All right, here, what do we got else here? For TJ, you love me too. I love you guys so much. It's okay that you guys aren't talking at the moment, so don't let yourself be confused. Instead, let your energy going into trust that the information. Chanley, oh, thank you so much. TJ and David, can you read for TJ and David? You want me to read bigger than I was? Is that what you want me to do? In depth? Okay, all right. So, all right, let's get back to David. They're both two different readings, so. All right. Thank you, Chanley, for donating on somebody else's behalf. I appreciate that so much. All right. Let's get more in depth. I could pull from my other cards, from my kitty cat cards. All right, so David and James are not seeing each other. They're in a no contact situation, but the energy says that they're getting married. You know, every card that's coming up, that something's going on, something's happening. And but what we think is time frame, as in, you know, when we're looking on the 3D level, we have a time clock and we have dates, we have calendars, but divine doesn't have that. Divine does not have calendars. Divine doesn't have dates. Divine has energy. Divine pulls on energy. So let's see. I know David from another channel. Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Where are we gonna go? I know David from another channel, but not this David. Well, maybe I know this David, but not that I know of. So anyhow, let's see. David, what's going on with Jeff and you? And we want to get more in depth. Okay. I know you're a little worried about it. And you're holding on to your own worth and value. It's like, I don't know if I can believe that, you know. So that's going into fear, that's going into doubt, that's going into insecurity. And you know, fear, doubt, and insecurity, they can rob your dreams away. They can take it away because you, no, that's not happening. No, that's not true. No, that's not, you know what? And that's exactly right. It won't happen as long as we keep putting that energy out there that it's not going to happen. So remember to flip that script, flip that story around. Oh, that's a possibility. Look at it, came up through the cards. You know, how did it come up with the cards? Sometimes I can read for people and they can come back into my show many times and some of the same cards come out for the same people. You know, maybe I'm reading for, let's see, maybe I'm reading for Chanley, and then the next person I'm reading for Summon. Well, I know when I'm reading for Summon, Summon's cards come up so regular, so constant, so frequently, almost the same kind of reading. So it's in the energy field with the people that I'm reading for. So, David, I know you can't see it and it may be a little confusion. Please let go of confusion and put your energy just into trust. Trusting and believing is actually a higher vibration, and it gives you strength and it gives you momentum to even live in this current moment. So it's really important to go into that energy. So let's go ahead and I'm going to read some more of what's going on. Yeah, this is about really nurturing your whole self, nurturing you before you're nurturing the connection first, so you can grow. Okay, so you're operating from your strength, from your courage. Come on, what's back here? Hold on. Come on, get back over here. Thank you. And so with my dog barking, that's giving confirmation coming in. I love all of you so much. You're so special, Chandler. You do love people. I know you're always helping. Hey, can you knock it off? Come here, baby, baby, baby. Come on. It's okay. I know. If they're not right here, I don't need to know about it. Okay. Yeah, I know. You just want to be protected. You want to participate in the reading? She goes, I want to make sure that David gets the message. So, yeah, continue on nurturing yourself so you can listen to your higher self. We cannot hear the higher message. We cannot hear the truth when we're in fear, doubt, or insecurity, or in confusion. When we're in that confusion state, we cannot hear the truth. So it's really important to get the truth comes from love, laughter, play, peace, harmony, passion, desire. It comes from the higher vibrational energy. So it's really important for us to nurture our souls. So we're trusting in the process of life. So we're trusting this journey that we're on. So we're trusting in the direction that you're going. Okay. All right. Let's see what else going on for David when it comes to this connection with Jeff. So yeah, so this is important for you to do, David. This is about you doing the work. You know your worth, you know your value, that you're okay on your own. Like you're not sitting there, when's it gonna happen? I want it to happen now. No, because that's more of like longing or waiting, and it actually disperses our it robs our energy away. But when you do the spiritual work and you invest time and energy in yourself, you nurture yourself, then you can be at peace with everything, and that you're okay on your own, meaning that you don't need Jeff. You just want Jeff. Okay, so those are two different energies. Needing someone is depleting. Wanting someone is different. Okay, all right. All right, so how does this help David when it comes to this connection? What can you tell me, cards, that David needs to hear right now when it comes to this connection? Because you just showed me that marriage is happening. So it says, well, these are our thoughts. Our thoughts come and stab us in the back. That thought of fear, doubt, insecurity. Not whole enough, not good enough. I don't know. This can't possibly happening. This is only cards, or whatever it is. Or people have sabotaged my connection in the past, or people have ran away from me in the past, But this is really letting go, changing all of those thoughts, seeing the light in the background, making the change. It's a it's a divine change. It's like where you're allowing yourself to connect to source instead of being trapped in the head and letting the thoughts come and sabotage the reading or anything else, sabotage a relationship, sabotaging the next move. You know, when we allow ourselves to make a change, then something better comes in, and something faded comes in. You're so impatient. Yeah, I understand. I'm actually a very patient person, but in my journey, I've been tested. My patience have been tested. So, anyhow, what else can I tell David right now when it comes to the answers that they're getting from me through the cards? What is it? Yeah. So, David, you are going through, like, this is a beautiful transformation that you're going through. It's like, so things can be in harmony when the connection comes together. As things are in alignment, things are in harmony to happen. And divine is in the middle of your mix here towards the end. I have a couple of higher arcana cards coming out at the end. So divine is in the middle of the mix when it comes to your connection. Okay. Yeah, so James is here. This would be James in the middle of leaving behind things that have been going on in the past, leaving people, places, and things behind. Because he has so much love for you and he is watching you, he does hold his love back from you right now because there are people, places, and things that he has to leave in order for him to make any forward movement when it comes to the love that he has for you. So that's why you guys are not in connection right now. There's something in the background that you don't see that's going on, and he is a little worried about it. And when he gets out of the worry mode, because there's a cup that's he's being offered to James that he doesn't see right now, because James is in the middle of worrying. And what's in that cup is a new idea. Like, all of a sudden James is going to get this new idea, and that allows him to make that forward movement of leaving these people, places, and things in the past. There's generational ways, religious ways, beliefs, or toxic situationships. You know, that's what James would be leaving. And when he's thinking, was thinking from the empty cup, probably thinking about what he just left. But when he turns around, all of a sudden it's like he's going to be putting everything in the past in the fire pit and rewriting his life story, because he's going to choose from his heart space, and his heart space leads right to you, David. Okay, that's what I have for you. All right, and who was the other person for TJ? Was it TJ? All right, more in depth for TJ. See what's going on with you, TJ. Now, if I could remember the reading, more in depth for their feelings for your next actions, and it's a block situation, and is his soul connected? Okay. Yeah, I do remember a little bit. I remember the block being there, but I did see that the connection was real. Okay. All right. You're so welcome, and I'm glad you appreciate it, and I really hope it helps you quite a bit. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. We got, let's see about those feelings, those current feelings. Looks like they're going through a middle of a rebirth or a spiritual awakening, that they're like in their cocoon right now, but they're like blossoming out and turning into that butterfly. But it's like it's going by this natural rhythm. It has this musical tune to it. It has this rhythm to it. And he does watch you on, it looks like he watches you on the World Wide Web somewhere, why he's still going through that. So there's definitely, you said he was unconditional love and is overthinking. Okay, perfect. Thank you for reminding me. It is okay, yeah. So that's what he is going through, his spiritual awakening. This is just different deck of cards telling me the same thing. There's an awakening going here. See, the butterfly comes out, and see, we have this musical tune, you know, to put things in harmony. Okay. And he is watching you. He's watching you in the World Wide Web why he's going through his spiritual awakening. I get it. Yeah. Well, when you're going through a spiritual awakening, blocks are pretty much almost mandatory. It's necessary for us to go through that awakening. We have to block even our closest people, you know, even our loved ones that we love so very much. We got to put the block there to go through that spiritual awakening. Okay. They do want to come forward and give you a sweet offer. This would be the divine masculine. This is the divine masculine that actually crosses the finish line. This is the divine masculine that's solid. He's loyal. He's grounded. He's whole. He's complete. He's not lacking anything. And when after he goes through this spiritual awakening, which I don't have any idea how long that will take, but after he goes through it, that's what he's thinking. When he's watching you on the World Wide Web, he's thinking about this offer that he wants to offer you. And he wants to offer you the everything. And he's loyal. You never dated? Okay. There are, what's hidden is they have love for you. They want to come forward. They want to make you a love offer. They want to take you out on a date. Okay? But it's hidden. And why it's hidden is because they're going through this spiritual awakening. But it's not hidden from them because they do keep an eye on you. Okay? He is holding on to what he feels is worthy and valuable, which most of us do. We have these certain ways that this is I'm not letting go of this. This is mine. This is my core value. And the core value that they have is the soulmate connection that they have for you. You know, they're not letting go of you. They know that they're connected to you, even if you're in a no contact situation, even if you have never dated. You are on their mind all the time because, you know, they're going through this awakening. You know, they're watching you on the World Wide Web. They want to bring a sweet offer. This is the everything. They want to bring you everything. And what they're hiding is the love that they have for you. They're hiding that they want to take you out on a date. And what their value is, you know, what they're holding on to that they're not willing to let go of is this connection with you, because you guys are connected on a soul level. They love you so much that you guys love each other. I can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful love story with unconditional love. TJ, just, you know, so no, there really is no such thing as time in tarot because we all are awakened in a different way. I mean, in the 3D world, I know we have our watches and our clocks and the calendar date. We have days, years, and months, and but that's in the 3D world. But when it comes to divine, there's no time in divine. And I don't have my time cards with me. Let's see if I can figure something out. I don't know. When you guys come together, you guys are going to be on top of the world, you know, feeling whole, feeling complete. And another thing about time, you know, if I give you a time today, what happens is we are people that have emotional stuff, emotional stories going on in the background. And yeah, timing does not exist in this spiritual realm. That's correct, you know. And that's because we as people, we are emotional people. We get tripped up. It's like it might be all set for this date, and then all of a sudden maybe something outside force comes and makes a shift or make a change, and all of a sudden that date changes. And so the last thing I like to do as a reader is put hope into your box that says it's going to happen on this day. And then when that day comes and goes, then you're going, oh, she didn't know what she was talking about. But that's just because there is no time with divine. It's just different. It happens when it's going to happen. But you have a beautiful energy laid out between you and this other person. And I would go ahead and live in that energy of that story. Because if you're not living in that energy of that story, what happens? And you're living in chaos, you're living in confusion, you're living in lack, and you know, but we don't want to do that. To me, I look at this reading and go, oh my goodness, there's a divine masculine out there that has a love offer, and they're thinking about me all the time, and that's what they're holding on to, is this love connection. I mean, what a beautiful reading. I'm going to hold on to that energy and live my day with that. All right, we got Brian back in the house. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate you. All right, that's what I have for you, TJ. Okay, how is my friend Mike currently feeling about me after I saw him yesterday? Okay, Brian, how is your friend Mike feeling about you? How is your friend Mike feeling about you? Oh, I feel like like Mike has some, maybe obsessed. I kept thinking intense, but I kept wanting to find, I'm going, no, intense wasn't the right word, but obsessed feelings. Hold on, it's not, nothing's bad. It's just, I just want to get the words right. So, maybe I'll read that part last. Okay, so like Mike sees your worth. Mike sees that how you value yourself. Mike sees your abundance. Mike sees how you are solid and secure. Mike also sees how you work. How you beautify things. How you do things on this where it feels like an equal give and exchange. The first card out was the devil. That's where I wanted to kind of clarify a little bit. But so the devil is intense, or it's obsessed, or obsession. Is that the word I ended up coming up with? Obsession was so I wanted to know more about that. And the card I got was the Seven of Swords, which has to do with tricks. Oh, what I got was the moon. The moon is hiding. What's hiding is the Seven of Swords, was tricks, lies, and betrayal. So that's in Mike's energy field. So even though he may see your worth, and he may be able to see how you work, and how you are more of a free spirited person, it's almost like he wants to be a part of you. He wants that. So I would probably protect my energy a little bit from Mike, because he has a wish and a dream more to be like you. But that's something that Mike has to figure out to deal with. So yeah. Yeah, I would just be a little bit cautious of that, because a lot of people can put on a front face and it looks like, I mean, because they like look at you as being better than them. Like you're more free flowing, that you're more connected to divine. And they probably just wish that they were, yeah, they wish that they were more like you. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you, Brian. You're welcome, TJ. Yeah, I can. I would just had some I had some paid readings come in, so all right, let's see here. I see you, Carrie. Okay, I'm not ignoring you at all. Okay, does Spirit see Ann and I working things out, being together? All right, let's see. This for Carrie. What's going on between the two of you? Are you guys going to be working things out and being together again? So as I'm just doing quickies for you guys on this type of a live show, I do my more detailed readings for you guys on my longer show. But for a quickie, it's like, yeah, something did happen between between you guys. You know, there's 10 swords stabbed in the back. You know, feeling left behind, that you know that you don't have any hope, and which actually brings a change in, and it is actually a good change. It's a Wheel of Fortune change. It's something that's destined. Sometimes we got to be on separation to actually find ourselves again, because a lot of times when we're in a connection, we might start blaming the other person, that you caused me to be this way, or this happened and it's your fault or something. And that's why separation sometimes happens, is so we can realign ourselves to see that maybe what's happening within that relationship reoccurs itself in the outside world. So all of a sudden things change, that you guys go through like this awakening. And I do see you guys getting back together again, because you guys are connected at a soul level. This is soulmates, and this is not just any soulmate, it's a destined soulmate. So you guys are you're just going through a spiritual growth at this moment in separation. And that's what I have for you, Carrie. Thank you, David, for all the beautiful comments that you're putting there. And we got Brian again. What's going to happen between you and Mike? Okay. I just think you need to just be, just know that in his energy field, it could be very unconscious, but they might be like jealous. That could be what that Seven of Swords cards means too. The card came up again. The devil's in the house. I shuffled, and I even did another reading with this deck. So the devil came up again when we're talking about Mike. And the devil is fear, doubt, insecurity, not good enough, not whole enough, or it could be intense, it could be obsession. So what is going to happen between the two of you? Well, Divine wants you to tap in and tune into your higher self. That means the higher self can only come in when you're operating from love, from peace, from harmony, from passion, from laughter, from play, from joy, from a higher vibrational energy. So Divine wants you, Brian, to tap into your higher self, because your higher self can see through all illusions, okay? The devil cannot trick the higher self. So what's going to happen? So when I ask what's going to happen, then there's other people get involved in the middle of your guys' connection or whatever's going on with your connection. They're talking. If it's not other people talking, this is the Nancy non-slayer talking in the background in your head. But I give that's other people because it wants you, Brian, to hold your balance, to continue on trusting in the divine messages that you're getting, even if those divine messages are coming directly from me, to hold your balance, trust that divine is providing for you exactly what it is that you need at this moment of time when it comes to the connection between you and Mike. There are things that are hidden. Can you show me what's hiding? That you cannot see, so it's really hiding, and it's in the thoughts that we're thinking too much. Think. Our thoughts go into fear, doubt, insecurity. This isn't happening. This isn't real. That takes dreams away. Thoughts, when we're in those thoughts, we truly cannot see from our higher self. I do get that Mike does have love for you, though, but he holds that love back. And he senses that. He can feel that. It's like you don't have to have your eyes open to feel that. You can sense it. So he has love for you that he holds back. So he's on his own little island by himself. And he can feel it because he's listening to divine. He don't have to see it. He's trusting in, he can hit the target every time. Anybody can hit the target every time when it comes to love. But we go into fear, doubt, insecurity, not good enough, this isn't happening, which sabotages love relationships that come together. So I would say this is not other people. This is the mind that is overthinking your guys' connection. What I would say, you're overthinking the connection because it came out because divine wants you to be operating, to listening to the higher self, the higher message, divine's message, and hold your balance, to stop overthinking it, stop allowing that negative Nancy non-slaying thoughts come and sabotage whatever message is coming out. Mike does have love for you that he holds back. He feels that, okay? See if I can get a little bit more, just trying to get more crystal clarity. There is passion there. There is desire there. There is the dragon within, which is the devil, is being let go of. So one day, Mike can make a forward movement with passion and desire with that love that they have for you. There is a possibility that you guys come together, but it again, because this is it's the way the reading is right now. I would not say you're going to come together anytime soon. There's some stuff that needs to be healed when it comes to this vibration that Mike has to do. You can't do Mike's work, but you also have work to do when it comes to overthinking, where you self-sabotage a connection that may come towards you. But Mike really wants, Mike sees success at coming towards you one day. Mike feels like he's being divinely led and guided by, it's all written in the stars for you guys to come together. And Mike also sees, you guys coming together to be together. Okay, that's what I have for you, Brian. All right. So Carrie, when I know the hurt, that when you're feeling the hurt while you're in separation, that's what needs to be healed. When you're in separation, that hurt that we feel is what we need to take care of in our alone time. Because if we're lonely when we're all by ourselves, you can still feel that hurt and pain when you come together. So it's important. That's why we're in separation, is to heal that hurt, to heal that pain. All right. So, Arpita, let's get you a couple cards. Arpita, Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. As you give, you shall receive, from all ages, young and old. Celebrating life, coming into union, enjoying life. So there, so many of us going, like, it's almost like we're all in alignment. I'll talk to you about that in a minute, Raquel. So this is like we're being awoken. That's a final judgment call coming in from Divine. Divine's making this final transition. Divine is making this final transition, a beautiful transition, so you can be celebrating your life, coming in. I'm going to say more for you, Arpita. This is more like coming in union with self, okay? And continue on giving and receiving on an equal balance level, okay? And okay, Raquel. So when anxiety comes in, you've been having bad anxiety about your ex for the last few days. So take a few deep breaths. Take it. Let it go. The past is the past. Anxiety is a past feeling, or it's a future feeling. It's not in the now. So it's important to bring yourself back to the now. You're welcome, Arpita. Bring yourself back to the now. To right now. It's not about anything that's happened in the past. And it's not about anything that's going to happen in the future. It's about right now. When the anxiety comes, know that anxiety is just saying, hey, we still got something to release. You are beautiful too. We got something to release. GMA, happy to see you here. Just go ahead and release it. Bring yourself back home to the now. Confirmation. Be true to you. Be true to the now. Realign yourself. Confirmation again. Realign yourself to self. Not about your past. Not about your future. It is about the now. Because truly, that's all we ever have, is the now. So choose to let go of the past and the future. And we're all in this together, Raquel. You're not in this alone. You're not doing it by yourself. I, too, go through the things that you guys go through. In that in-between, in that in-between mode, not the doing, not the relaxing, and the in-between. What now? Where to? What? Ooh, this feels uncomfortable. No, let it go. When I feel that uncomfort, I go in, I go see where I feel it. I scan my internal self. Where am I feeling this feeling? Where is it hiding? Oh, there you are. I'm here with me now. I love me now. Right now, I love me now. Even that part of me that's going through that anxiety. Wrap it, baby, wrap it. You like the pink card? Ooh, here, look at it. I can even show you. Here, I'll show you the pink card. Ooh. Pink inside. Oh, we got the pink going. Bring yourself home. Bring yourself home to the now. Release, allow, let go. Release, allow, let go. Release, allow, let go. I don't know. I might say a different name every time it comes up. I think it's called Sally, Susie Sally, Sally Susie. I don't know. What do you want to name her? She's my bride for sure. She's my everything. So I hope that helps, Raquel. Again, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone at all. All right, for those that have just come in, I'll just pull you guys a card or two. I'm not doing any intensive readings. And you are beautiful. Let's get you in. Can you accept one challenge? Can I accept a challenge? I'm glad it helps you, Raquel. Yes or no? You want a yes or no question? All right. Okay, Raquel. Oh, Ralphie wants to know. Ralphie wants to know a yes or no. Give me a yes card or a no card. I don't need to know what it is. It's just a yes or a no. What is it that Rafael needs to know? A yes or a no? Well, give me another card. I don't know if that's a yes or a no. Give me a yes or a no. Okay, that's a card about leaving behind things that have not been serving you to your highest good. That was the first card out. And you're leaving behind any chaos, any confusion, and you're going forward and speaking your truth, and you're doing your way. So I don't want to give me a yes or a no. So this is about, leaving behind anything that's not serving you, whether it's family, friends, religious beliefs, generational beliefs, friends' belief, things that are not serving you to your highest good. As you go forward, going forward, other people may not believe in you. But this is you believing in yourself. You're believing in your thoughts. You're in the middle of writing your story. You're doing things your way because you've been clearing out your thought process. You're clearing out the clutter, all the debris. What's the clutter? What's the debris? All these past ways that we have been taught that have not been serving you to your highest good. So, drifting challenge, driving car once. Who's behind you? Who is behind you? I don't know. Look, the Emperor is. Divine. This is your astrology chart. This is the Emperor. The Emperor. So you said who's behind you? The Emperor. The Emperor is following the stars, the divine stars. They lead us and guide us. Mm-hmm. You're always behind me. Why? Because I'm going 220 and you're only going 120. All right. Let's see. Whoever said you are beautiful, if you want a reading, just post your name at the bottom again. I'll get you. Okay. Let's go, let's go, woo, 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 woo. Let's go, woo, 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 woo. Let's go for that joyride, woo, 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 woo. All right, you guys, let's see, did somebody else that was in the chat still needed a romance card? And then I'm gonna head on out. So something's wrong. What's wrong? I don't know. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Everything's right in divine order. We got the Empress that came out right next to that Emperor. The Emperor was holding the divine plans, you know, looking at the astrology chart, and you're asking me if something's wrong. We have the Empress come out. I don't think anything's wrong. Everything's in the perfect alignment. You wanted one? Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go for Raquel. All right. Ooh, the card went flying out of the car. Hold on. Raquel, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, very soon. Well, anything else for Raquel? Well, we got it. It's coming very soon, Raquel. Okay. And Raphael, I don't care what's going on about your wife or anything. What I care about is how we talk about everyone. And even if my necklace is good looking and everything, and it may be pretty badass and everything, you know, and even if you and your wife aren't getting along or everything, still respect her, still honor her, still, you know, put good vibes towards her, because whatever vibes you're sending out to anyone else, bye-bye, then we collect those vibes back. All right, you guys, I am gonna leave anyhow. I am done for the night. I love you so very much. Thank you all for coming on in and enjoying the show tonight, and until next time, bye-bye, butterflies. I love each and every one of you. Catch. You too.